The Cherokee tribe is one of the most fascinating and mysterious indigenous cultures in North America. They have a rich history and a unique way of life that has been passed down from generation to generation. But what do we really know about the Cherokees? Beyond the stereotypes and misconceptions that have been perpetuated over the years, there is a hidden world of Cherokee culture that few people know about. To find out, you'll have to stick with us until the end of this video. But before we reveal this intriguing facet of Cherokee life, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more eye-opening content like this. The Cherokee Tribe is one of the largest Native American tribes in the United States, with over 300,000 enrolled members. They have historically inhabited the southeastern United States, in what is now known as North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, Alabama, and Mississippi. The Cherokees have a deep connection to the land and environment, and they have developed a sustainable way of life that is in harmony with nature. But what about the secret lives of the Cherokees? What are the aspects of their culture that Europeans may not have understood? In this video, we will explore the fascinating world of the Cherokee tribe and reveal some of the hidden gems of their culture. Cherokee lifestyle. The Cherokees lived in a variety of habitats, including mountains, forests, and valleys. They built their homes from natural materials such as wood, bark, and mud. Their homes were typically rectangular in shape and had a single large room. The Cherokees also built sweat lodges, which were used for ceremonial purposes. The Cherokees were skilled farmers and hunters. They grew a variety of crops, including corn, beans, and squash. They also hunted deer, bear, and other animals. The Cherokees were also skilled craftsmen and craftswomen. They made pottery, baskets, and other items from natural materials. Cherokee family structure. The Cherokee people had a matrilineal kinship system, which means that clans were organized around maternal lines. Women were highly respected in Cherokee society, and they held important roles as decision-makers and keepers of tradition. Cherokee marriages were typically arranged by the families of the bride and groom. Extended families were very important in Cherokee society, and they provided support and security for their members. Cherokee society. The Cherokees had a complex societal structure, with a council of chiefs and a group of beloved men who served as spiritual leaders. The council of chiefs was responsible for making decisions on behalf of the tribe. The beloved men were respected elders who served as advisors to the council of chiefs. The Cherokees had a democratic decision-making process. All members of the tribe were allowed to participate in discussions and vote on important issues. The Cherokees also had a strong oral tradition, and storytelling was an important way to preserve history and culture. Misconceptions held by Europeans. When Europeans first encountered the Cherokee people, they were often shocked and confused by their practices. Europeans found many Cherokee customs to be unfamiliar or weird, and that became the main reason for them to call Cherokees kinky people. So now let's dive deep to misconceptions that Europeans held about the Cherokee people and discuss why they had these misconceptions and why the Cherokee followed those practices. Europeans were used to their own way of life, which they considered to be the most civilized. They were shocked and confused by the Cherokee people's practices, which were very different from their own. The Cherokee people had a deep connection to the land and to the nature. They lived a sustainable way of life that was in harmony with their environment. Their practices were also influenced by their spiritual beliefs. For example, Europeans were shocked by the fact that the Cherokee people did not wear the same kind of clothes as they did. Cherokee men typically wore breechcloths and leggings, while Cherokee women wore skirts and tunics. Europeans also found it strange that the Cherokee people lived in houses made of wood and bark rather than stone and brick. Europeans also disapproved of the Cherokee people's religious practices. The Cherokees believed in a variety of spirits, and they practiced a form of animism, which is the belief that all things have a spirit. Europeans found these beliefs to be pagan and primitive. Cherokee women were promiscuous. Europeans were shocked by the Cherokee practice of polygamy, which allowed men to have multiple wives. They also found it strange that Cherokee women were often more powerful than Cherokee men. The Cherokee people had a matrilineal kinship system, which meant that clans were organized around maternal lines. Women were highly respected in Cherokee society, and they held important roles as decision-makers and keepers of tradition. The Cherokee people also had a different view of marriage than Europeans did. Cherokee marriages were typically arranged by the families of the bride and groom, and they were often seen as alliances between clans. Cherokee women were also free to divorce their husbands if they were unhappy in the marriage. Cherokee religion was pagan and primitive. Europeans were very religious, and they believed that their own religion was the only true religion. They found the Cherokee people's spiritual beliefs to be strange and unfamiliar. The Cherokee people had a rich spiritual tradition that was deeply connected to their way of life. They believed in a creator spirit called Anitlanvi, and they also believed in a variety of other spirits, including the spirits of animals, plants, and natural phenomena. The Cherokees believed that all things were interconnected and that humans had a responsibility to live in harmony with the natural world. They also believed in the importance of balance and reciprocity. Europeans also had misconceptions about other aspects of Cherokee culture, such as their food, their music, and their language. Europeans were shocked by the Cherokee people's diet, which included a variety of foods that they considered to be strange or even disgusting, such as cornbread, squash, and wild game. Europeans found Cherokee music to be loud and discordant. They also disapproved of the Cherokee people's practice of dancing, which they considered to be immoral. Europeans found the Cherokee language to be difficult to learn and pronounce. They also disapproved of the fact that the Cherokee people had a written language, which they considered to be a sign of civilization. The truth behind the secret lives. So what were the fascinating aspects of Cherokee culture that Europeans may not have understood? One of the most hidden gems of Cherokee culture was their art. The Cherokees were skilled painters, sculptors, and weavers. They created beautiful works of art that depicted their stories, beliefs, and relationship with the natural world. The Cherokees also had a rich musical tradition. They played a variety of instruments, including drums, flutes, and rattles. Cherokee music was used for a variety of purposes, including religious ceremonies, social gatherings, and warfare. And now, as we wrap up our exploration of the secret lives of the Cherokee tribe, we want to express our heartfelt thanks for staying with us until the end of this video. Your curiosity and open-mindedness are truly appreciated. We hope this journey has left you with new perspectives and a deeper appreciation for the Cherokee culture, a culture that embraces sustainability, diversity, and a profound connection to the natural world. As we conclude, remember that the Cherokee tribe is just one of the many fascinating and diverse indigenous cultures in the world. It's essential that we continue to learn, respect, and celebrate the richness of these cultures. Together, we can work towards breaking down the stereotypes and misconceptions that have been perpetuated over the years. So, it's time for us to part ways for now. But before you go, please make sure you're subscribed to our channel so you won't miss our upcoming videos that promise more eye-opening information and insights. And if you have any thoughts or comments about what you've learned today, we'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Until next time, thank you once again for joining us on this enlightening journey. Take care, stay curious, and keep exploring the world's diverse cultures.